Okay, before we jump into today's video, if you have a residential project that you're working on and you have a light in mind, but you're not sure if it's going to be bright enough or how many lights you're going to need, feel free to send me over the info. I can run a calculation on my end. And then that way we make sure that you're set up for success. I'm happy to do it. I will create a video about it just so everybody else can benefit as well. So hit me up if that's your situation, and let's jump into today's video. Okay, so the first step is going to be figuring out the square footage of the mudroom that we're working on. So let's grab that. Okay, easy. So 90, and then let's go over to our calculator. I'm going to assume that we have some medium finishes in here. I'm going to put in the square footage. Let's change this to be, it's a mud room, but a comparable space would be a laundry room. So we're going to use that. And then we have 10-foot ceilings. So that gives us our target. I'm going to screen snip this so we can refer back to it later. Paste that in. Okay. All right. So before we select specific lights, I like to look at the room and see if there's any alignments we can take our cues from, maybe center line of door. We don't have any windows in this room. We've got some coat hooks here and some cubbies. So maybe there's something there that can give us a starting point. Um, yeah, let's start there. So let's assume that we can do some cabinet lights kind of centered on each of these modules. And then maybe a flush mount light or some general illumination in the room. That way we're getting lights out the sides of the light fixture, and it's also pointing light downward. We don't know what's going to go over here. Probably, I don't know, it's probably going to be some clutter actually, but functionally we might need something here. Maybe we buy some a furniture organizer of some kinds. Um, Based on the proportion of the room, I'm debating whether it makes sense to do two or one, but I think I'm going to go with one and just center it in the room, and then we'll have some additional light here at the cubbies from the under cabinet pucks. All right, so let's see how we're tracking relative to this target over here of the 2776 lumens. If we go back to our calculator, we're going to find some placeholder lights. So first, let's go find an under cabinet light. So we'll have 4 of those. And then for this flush mount, let's go find placeholder. Okay. So that is 1600 lumens, and we'll put it here in the middle. Okay, so 1600 plus 800, that puts us at 2400. So we're still a little bit low. Maybe I'll go find a slightly brighter light here. So 2455 plus the 800 here, that's going to put us at 3255. So we're solidly right enough. We're meeting our target of 2776. All right. If you have a light in mind for your own project and you'd like me to do a video like this for that project, then send over the info and we'll get you set up. Just keep in mind that any lights we use, we want to make sure that they're high quality, make sure that they're dimmable, that they're UL listed in the country that we're working in, and finally, that they have a high color rendering score of at least 90. And what that does is it allows us to bring out the true color of the space that we're working in. In particular, it brings out the reds and kind of the warm colors. So, all right, I'll see you in the next video.